Welcome to The Final Frame, where James honors the lives of unforgettable individuals whose stories deserve to be remembered with respect and heart. This channel looks back on iconic names from film, music, television, and culture, celebrating their achievements, their influence, and the memories they left behind. Here, every tribute becomes a lasting reflection of a life that truly mattered. Actress Wai Ching-ho passed away on July 10, 2026, at the age of 82 after suffering a stroke. She was widely recognized by Marvel fans for her role as Madame Gao in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, appearing in Daredevil, Iron Fist, and The Defenders. Beyond superhero roles, she built an impressive career across film and television, earning praise for performances in projects such as Turning Red, Fresh Off the Boat, and Only Murders in the Building. Her memorable characters and decades of work left a lasting impact on audiences around the world. Lee Najjar, the businessman known to many as Big Papa from The Real Housewives of Atlanta, has died at 68. His daughter, Kalin Najjar, confirmed his passing on April 20th, sharing emotional tributes and memories of their close relationship. Reports state that Lee died on April 18th, though the cause of death remains private. Although he never appeared on the show, Lee became a familiar name through Kim Zolciak's early storyline. Their relationship sparked public interest and controversy, but Kim often described him as an important person in her life. Away from the spotlight, Lee was a devoted family man. Survived by his wife Kimberly and 4 children, he is remembered most for his love, kindness, and personal gestures. Harold Wheeler, the acclaimed composer and conductor, has died at the age of 82. Wheeler passed away on June 24, 2026, at his home in Los Angeles, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in television, theater, and music. He was best known to many viewers as the music director for Dancing with the Stars, leading the orchestra during the show's first 17 seasons and helping bring live musical performances to millions of fans. Beyond television, Wheeler earned recognition on Broadway for his exceptional orchestration work, including Tony-nominated contributions to Ain't Too Proud, Hairspray, and The Wiz. Throughout his career, Wheeler was celebrated for his creativity, leadership, and ability to transform musical productions through his arrangements and direction. His influence will continue inspiring musicians and performers worldwide. Donald Regal, a respected American politician and longtime public servant, has passed away at the age of 92 following cardiac arrest at his home in San Diego. Born in Flint, Michigan, Regal built a lifelong connection with his community and began his political career in the 1960s. He first served as a Republican before later joining the Democratic Party. During nearly 3 decades in Congress, he worked under 7 U.S. presidents and became known for championing working families, veterans, and important national reforms. Remembered as a dedicated representative, Regal maintained strong ties to Flint and the people he served. After his passing, flags were lowered in Genesee County to honor his contributions. His legacy remains one of commitment, leadership, and public service. Linda Hamilton's life is a story of transformation, resilience, and unexpected turns. Before becoming one of cinema's most memorable action figures, she was a young woman searching for confidence and purpose far away from Hollywood's spotlight. Her journey moved from a quiet childhood in Maryland to international fame, personal challenges, and eventually, a peaceful life built on her own choices. She became famous for playing Sarah Connor, but the woman behind the character experienced many chapters beyond the screen. Her career included dramatic performances, television success, major blockbuster moments, and periods when she stepped away from public attention. Through every stage, Linda showed determination and honesty. Her story is not only about fame, but also about identity, growth, and finding balance after a lifetime of extraordinary experiences. Early childhood shaped her future artistic path. Linda Hamilton was born on September 26, 1956, in Salisbury, Maryland, where she spent her early years with her twin sister Leslie. The sisters shared a close bond that remained meaningful throughout their lives. Their childhood changed dramatically when their father died in a car accident while they were still very young. The loss affected Linda deeply, and became one of the experiences that influenced her emotional understanding of life. Raised by a disciplined mother, Linda often felt that her environment was strict and limiting, so she found comfort in books and imagination. Reading became her escape and helped her develop a rich inner world. At first, acting was not part of her plan. She attended Washington College with interests connected to the arts, but a professor noticed her natural ability and encouraged her to explore theater. That encouragement changed everything. She later moved to New York and studied acting at the Lee Strasberg Theater Institute, where she developed a style based on emotion, honesty, and deep character exploration. Those qualities would later become central to the roles that made her famous. Before becoming an action icon, Linda was simply a determined performer, learning her craft. Early acting roles built her professional foundation. Linda Hamilton's first years in entertainment were filled with smaller opportunities that allowed her to grow as an actress. Her earliest screen appearance came in the 1979 film Night Flowers, a little-known project that introduced her to professional filmmaking. During the early 1980s, she appeared in television programs and made-for-TV productions, slowly building experience. Although these roles did not bring instant recognition, they helped her understand different styles of storytelling and performance. She showed an ability to bring emotional depth to characters, even when the projects themselves received limited attention. In 1982, she earned a leading role in Tag, The Assassination Game, a thriller that became an important step in her career development. While the film was not remembered as a major classic, Linda's presence stood out. She had a natural intensity that made audiences pay attention. Her performances suggested that she was capable of more than traditional romantic or supporting roles often offered to young actresses at the time. She continued exploring different genres, including drama, suspense, and horror. Each project added another layer to her skills. These early experiences prepared her for the opportunity that would completely change her career and introduce her to audiences around the world. Sarah Connor's role changed her entire career forever. In 1984, Linda Hamilton received the role that would define her career, Sarah Connor in The Terminator. Directed by James Cameron, the science fiction film was initially considered a risky project with uncertain expectations. However, it became a major success, and Linda's performance became one of its greatest strengths. She did not portray Sarah as a traditional helpless character waiting for rescue. Instead, she created a believable person who experienced fear, confusion, and uncertainty before discovering her own strength. The transformation of Sarah Connor became the emotional heart of the story. Audiences connected with her because she felt human rather than invincible. Linda's performance helped establish a new kind of action heroine, one built around courage and personal growth rather than simply physical ability. After the film's success, she became recognized internationally, though Hollywood often struggled to understand how to use actresses who challenged traditional expectations. Many offers continued to place her in dangerous situations or dramatic roles similar to her breakthrough performance. Still, Linda kept exploring different characters. Her work in films such as Children of the Corn showed her range, while other projects allowed her to experiment with action and suspense. The Terminator opened the door, but Linda continued proving that she was more than one famous role. Television success expanded her acting reputation. After her rise through science fiction and film, Linda Hamilton found another major opportunity through television. In 1987, she starred as Katherine Chandler in Beauty and the Beast, opposite Ron Perlman. The series combined romance, fantasy, mystery, and crime drama in a way that was unusual for network television. Linda brought emotional complexity to Katherine, creating a character who was intelligent, compassionate, and independent. The role allowed her to move beyond the image of the action heroine and demonstrate her dramatic abilities. The show developed a loyal audience and earned Linda recognition, including a Golden Globe nomination. It proved that her talent was not limited to intense physical roles. Throughout the late 1980s and early 1990s, she continued accepting a variety of projects. She appeared in thrillers, dramas, and television films, showing flexibility and commitment to her craft. Linda was never interested in following a predictable path. Instead, She searched for characters that challenged her. This period helped establish her as a performer who could balance strength with emotional vulnerability. By the time she returned to Sarah Connor, she had already built a career that included much more than one legendary science fiction film. Her television work reminded audiences that behind the action star was a thoughtful and versatile actress. Terminator 2 created an iconic action legacy. The release of Terminator 2: Judgment Day in 1991 transformed Linda Hamilton's career once again. The sequel was larger, more ambitious, and more emotional than the original film. This time, Sarah Connor was no longer an ordinary person caught in a frightening situation. She had become a determined survivor, preparing for an uncertain future. Linda committed herself fully to portraying that transformation. She trained intensely, studied physical movement, and developed the mindset needed to represent someone shaped by years of struggle. Her performance changed expectations for female action characters in Hollywood. Sarah Connor was not written as a background figure or a supporting partner. She was central to the story, driven by love, fear, and determination. Critics and audiences praised Linda's work, and the character became one of the most recognized figures in action cinema. The film itself became a major cultural success and remains influential decades later. Behind the scenes, however, Linda's personal life was becoming complicated. Her relationship with director James Cameron began during this period and later became a significant chapter in her life. While her professional achievements were reaching new heights, she was also facing private challenges away from the cameras. Terminator 2 remains one of her greatest accomplishments, but Linda's story continued far beyond that unforgettable performance. Personal challenges tested her strength away screen. Following the success of Terminator 2, Linda Hamilton reached the highest level of fame, but public recognition did not make life easier. Behind the image of confidence and strength, she faced personal struggles that affected her emotional health and daily life. Linda later spoke openly about living with bipolar disorder and the challenges that came with understanding her own mental health. Her honesty helped bring attention to conversations that were often ignored in the entertainment world. During the 1990s, her relationship with James Cameron became highly discussed, especially after they married in 1997. Although both were successful and passionate about their work, their marriage eventually ended in divorce in 1999. Linda described the relationship as intense and difficult, and the experience became another important lesson in her personal journey. Professionally, she continued acting but began choosing smaller projects that allowed her more freedom. She appeared in films such as Dante's Peak and explored different types of characters. She also worked in television and voice performances, including animated projects. Over time, Linda realized that stepping away from constant attention was necessary for her happiness. Instead of chasing fame, she focused on creating a healthier and more balanced life. This period showed another kind of strength, one based not on physical power, but on self-awareness and personal growth. Stepping away allowed personal growth and healing. By the end of the 1990s and into the early 2000s, Linda Hamilton gradually reduced her presence in Hollywood. The demands of fame, media attention, and professional pressure had become exhausting, and she wanted time to focus on herself. Rather than constantly pursuing new opportunities, she chose a quieter lifestyle, away from the center of the entertainment industry. During this period, she continued acting occasionally, appearing in television projects and smaller films when the right opportunities came along. Her approach changed because she no longer measured success only through popularity or major roles. She looked for projects that interested her and allowed her to enjoy the creative process. This slower pace gave her room to focus on family, personal development, and maintaining her well-being. Many performers struggle with the pressure to remain constantly visible, but Linda accepted that stepping away could also be a meaningful choice. Her absence from major productions made fans wonder if she would ever return to her most famous character. However, Linda was not finished with acting. She simply wanted to return on her own terms. Her time away from Hollywood helped her rediscover herself beyond Sarah Connor and beyond the expectations placed on her by audiences and the industry. Returning to Sarah Connor with new perspective. In 2019, Linda Hamilton returned to the role that made her famous in Terminator: Dark Fate. Nearly 3 decades had passed since she last played Sarah Connor, in a major film, and she approached the character differently. This version of Sarah was older, experienced, and shaped by years of loss and determination. Linda was not interested in simply repeating the past. She wanted to show how time had changed the character and added emotional depth. Her return was celebrated by many longtime fans who appreciated seeing the original star back in action. While the movie received mixed reactions overall, Linda's performance was widely praised. Audiences recognized that she brought something unique, the perspective of someone who had truly lived with the consequences of Sarah Connor's journey. The role allowed Linda to revisit her most famous character, while also showing how much she had evolved as an actress and as a person. She was no longer trying to prove herself. Instead, she returned with confidence and experience. The comeback represented more than another action performance. It reflected perseverance, maturity, and the ability to reconnect with a meaningful part of her past while still moving forward. Linda Hamilton's return became a reminder that powerful stories can continue across generations. Life Today reflects peace beyond Hollywood. Spotlight Today. Linda Hamilton lives a quieter life away from the constant attention that once surrounded her. After decades in the entertainment industry, she has found comfort in privacy and independence. She has continued to act occasionally, but no longer feels pressure to maintain the level of visibility expected from major Hollywood stars. Linda has often expressed appreciation for living according to her own values rather than following the demands of celebrity culture. Her family remains an important part of her life, and she has chosen to keep many personal details private. One of the most emotional moments in her later years was losing her twin sister Leslie in 2020. The sisters shared a unique connection throughout their lives, and the loss was deeply meaningful for Linda. Their bond had even reached the screen when Leslie appeared alongside her sister in Terminator 2 through visual effects. Beyond her famous roles, Linda's greatest achievement may be the ability to accept every chapter of her life. She experienced success, disappointment, personal challenges, and renewal. Through it all, she continued moving forward. Her story shows that strength is not only about surviving dramatic battles on screen. Sometimes, it is about creating a peaceful life after the cameras stop rolling. Linda Hamilton, legacy continues, inspiring new generations. Linda Hamilton's career remains one of the most interesting journeys in modern entertainment history. She became famous by portraying one of cinema's strongest characters, yet her true legacy extends far beyond Sarah Connor. She represented determination, emotional honesty, and the courage to challenge expectations. Her performances helped change the way audiences viewed women in action films, proving that strength could exist alongside vulnerability and humanity. At the same time, her personal journey showed that public success does not remove the need for balance and self-understanding. Linda's willingness to speak about her experiences has made her story meaningful to many people who appreciate honesty from public figures. She never depended only on fame. Instead, she continued learning, adapting, and choosing paths that felt right for her. From a small Maryland town to worldwide recognition, her life has included remarkable achievements and difficult moments. Yet, the most memorable part of her story may be how she continued growing beyond the roles that defined her. Linda Hamilton is remembered not only as an action icon, but as a performer who brought depth to every character and a person who built a life shaped by resilience, independence, and authenticity.